is Austin Lehman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here with me is Dad, and here's the second part of our list of fun.
Yes, we are coming out with 5 of our top 5 lists of cartoons and movies and crap fests that we saw last year that we reviewed. And this one is the top 5 live action movies.
The follow-up of our previous list, the animated movies.
Yep. So we'll tell you the top 5 live action movies that we watched and reviewed last year. These are actually all from 2016. So we'll start out with number 5.
The Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book.
2016.
The live action Jungle Book 2016.
Shere Khan.
Yeah, that's the only 2 words you need to explain how good the movie was.
Shere
Khan. He might have been the most intimidating, threatening villain. That was
demanding.
A tiger. Yeah, man, he was. It was a very well done. It's one of those things. It was a cartoon. The cartoon was so awesome. There's no way they could make this cartoon into a live action movie and make it not suck, but they did.
The story fit very well, and it transformed it into a more action-packed movie.
It was very, 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 very well done.
The characters felt like themselves, and they had some different quirks and some comedic bits that were actually pretty funny.
Yeah, so it slipped into our top 5 at number 5.
Shere Khan's going to be in my nightmares.
Shere Khan is very, 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 very good. Well, next is
number 4.
Number 4. Doctor Strange.
And it fits its name pretty well.
It was a strange movie. It's probably the most visually impressive
and visually jacked up.
Yeah. It was. You watch some stuff and go, "Whoa, man, that's trippy." That's a trippy movie. But it was, again, Marvel is going to dominate
the superhero genre for quite a few years ahead.
For quite a long time, yeah. DC's starting to throw a few punches in there now, but Marvel has
not laid the knockout blow.
No, Marvel's still the king right now. And Doctor Strange was visually stunning.
It fit the comics very well.
Mr. Cumberbatch he played a really good character. It fit the comics well. I think it's going to fit into the storyline, the overall storyline well. So I thought it was really good.
The story was also good too. So kudos to you, Marvel.
Kudos to it. It slips in at number 4.
3.
Number 3 is
lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3 is next.
XMen Apocalypse.
XMen Apocalypse.
The next movie in a gigantic arrow of sequels to the X-Men movies.
It wasn't the most critically acclaimed one, but honestly, I thought it was very, very excellent. Very, very well done. It was a true comic story put into a movie, which some people don't like, but I thought was
interesting.
Very, 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 very well done.
Intriguing. Special effects hold up. Story holds up. The characters are well put in. They took that from the comic books and put it into the movie very well.
I love the storyline that Magneto had in it, and it told about
his backstory.
The backstory.
And Professor X's backstory in the movie was also pretty good.
Yeah. And you said it was a collaboration, right?
With Fox and Disney.
Fox and Disney had this one. So it slips in at number 3. Very well animated, very well done. And next is
number 2.
Number 2.
Captain America: Civil War.
Civil War.
This is also a collaboration review.
Yeah.
With Axton, right? Yeah.
What's up, Axton? What's up, man? Yeah, we really love this movie.
I appreciate this movie with what it's trying to do to the Marvel mythos and just cram all these characters
again,
together.
You wonder how in the world can they bring so many characters together and it not suck? But they did.
Because it's Disney.
Because it's Disney. Disney knows what they're doing. It's Marvel, Disney, but it's really well made. It's a good story.
Maybe I mentioned the new Spider-Man's excellent this time around.
Yes, it was. Yes, and the little throwback to the Empire Strikes Back's reference when he shoots the web around.
He got a kick out of that.
Man. That was cool. Yeah, I got that. So
the story was also good.
Uh-huh.
It didn't really just rely on fan service and just throwing these characters at each other just to see who wins.
Yeah.
It isn't just that.
It was all of the fight scenes, all the battles were really well done. You know, at the end, while Iron Man and Captain America fight each other.
Well choreographed.
Well choreographed, well done fight scenes. Really makes you really look forward
to the next Marvel movie.
So it slips in at number 2. What could be number 1?
Star Wars Rogue One.
Rogue One is 1. Star Wars is always number 1.
To him.
It is Star Wars is always number 1. Rogue One was a very good movie. And I warn you, if you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want to hear spoilers, plug your ears, because the best scene in a Star Wars movie in 30 years is the Darth Vader fight scene at the end of Rogue One.
Blowing up every freaking thing The whole synopsis of the film, I can't believe I get to mention that again.
Yes.
Is about how they got the plans to Princess Leia and the starship.
Yeah, and it actually makes episode 4 better. It explains, you understand, why were they in that ship? How did they get the plans? Why were they doing this?
This movie
How did she end up with the plans?
Explain that.
It explained it very well. The fight scenes are, again, just unbelievably awesome. It's good to see the AT-ATs again. Everybody loves the AT-AT Walker.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, everybody loves
AT-AT
AT-AT
We've
Walker.
had to wait all year for this movie, and
It
like
was,
Star Wars 7, it
was
didn't
worth
disappoint.
it. No, Star Wars 7 was superb, and Rogue One was very good too. Right now at this time, I think it's the second most grossing Star Wars movie in the franchise. And it's still rolling, so it's done very well, and I thought it was a very good movie.
But it's still only my second favorite of the movie franchises.
I love Empire Strikes Back.
And my favorite one is actually the one released last year.
Episode 7. Well, we can't wait till episode 8 you're coming. That's going to be good.
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Now, here's
We do have
honorable mention.
We actually have 2 honorable mentions because they are tied. We have Batman vs. Superman gets an honorable mention.
Yes.
And Suicide Squad gets an honorable mention. DC is starting to creep into the Marvel domination, the Disney domination.
And yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Star Wars fandom is not doing very well at the end of the year, especially with Princess Leia dying.
Yeah, we have a mention that we have to, give our condolences to the family. Her and her mother both died within a week of each other, which is super sad for the Star Wars family.
Let's give them 1 second.
Just a quick second for Leia, our princess. And that's our top 5 live action movies of the year. We've got some more top 5 lists out there, so be sure and check them out. Other than that, we are gone.
See you next week.